Kratos, the god of war. Kratos was born to Zeus and immortal, naturally making him a demigod. When Hera ordered him killed, Zeus sent his son out to Sparta, where he grew up with his brother Deimos and his mother. Eventually, it's prophesied that a marked warrior would kill Zeus, so Athena and Ares were sent down to dispose of a marked warrior to stop the cycle of patricide. However, they took Deimos. What they didn't know was that Kratos was the true marked warrior. He eventually becomes a general of Sparta and wins many battles, also accomplishing many tasks, but making many enemies in the process. Eventually, he finds a battle where he's about to lose. Unable to fight back, he calls upon Ares in order to win, promising to serve him as long as he destroys his enemies. Ares obliges and obliterates Kratos' enemies. He serves Ares faithfully for a long time, before Ares tricks him into slaughtering his own family. This began a long line of hate and a lust of revenge against the gods. Even after killing Ares, the gods continue to take advantage of Kratos, which is ultimately what causes the entire series to unfold, because Kratos is now on path of revenge. Possesses the rage of Ares, stemming from both the blades of chaos and the fire of Ares, whose magic allows its fighters to regain life and increase their strength and combat capabilities in encounters over every advance they make. Souls are constructs of magic, composed of their form, the metaphysical nature of a being, their luck, their mind, and their direction, with Poseidon's rage, which itself consists of Poseidon's power, which destroys both the soul and the body of whoever stands in the path of its electric beam, with Poseidon's rage being able to even completely destroy incorporeal wraiths. Kratos is also capable of harming wraith spirits, with wraiths being incorporeal. The blade of Artemis can also interact with and kill wraiths. With the soul of Hades, he can summon the arms of Hades, which can transform the living into fragilized souls of the damned, and he can manipulate souls in general with both the soul of Hades' Tartarus energy and the army of Hades. He can summon the arms of Hades, which can transform the living into mindless underworld soldiers, as well as strip people off their magic and nullify magic abilities of weapons using the magic of Hades. The arms of Hades can also dissolve solid objects on contact, can slow down, freeze, and rewind time, as well as de-age or age both enemies or objects considerably. With the Amulet of Ouroboros, is able to shape time itself, can also use the Amulet of Ouroboros to levitate enemies in the air as well as lower their defenses. The Amulet of Ouroboros is superior in potency to the Gems of Ouroboros, which has the same life cycle powers as the amulet itself at a weaker scale, and can foresee both the past and the future, and reveal enemy weaknesses. The Amulet of Ouroboros can restore objects back to their previous state, and undo the causes of their destruction, as if it never happened to begin with, or even freeze them during the cause-undoing phase. He described as being of near Olympian strength and second to none by Athena, killing any demigod he meets with ease, with even the Sisters of Fate reaffirming the notion as well, making him superior to even elevated redeemed warriors, who as mortals are capable of swinging the hammer of Atlas, which has the weight of the world. Defeated the three Furies, who by their magic could create physical illusions and dimensions that contained a starry sky in the background, which would require this much energy, and later a dimension that contained the sun, propagated from themselves. He is imbued with hope, the greatest power in the Greek world, far above even the great evils, including fear Zeus, as per Athena's words. Terrified Athena and was capable of striking her down, the latter of whom had ascended to a higher plane of existence that granted her power and a level of existence beyond everyone else. He was able to beat down Baldur on 2 separate occasions, whom of which defeated a fully grown world serpent in 3 hits. When the world serpent hadn't even grown a fraction of its size when Baldur defeated it, it fought Thor, and their battle shook the 9 realms. Their battle also obliterated the Yggdrasil. The 9 realms are definitely separate from each other, as you require the power of the Bifrost to travel between realms, and can only do so in the presence of Yggdrasil, or the World Tree. Even then, you end up in the realm between realms, quote-unquote, the space in between. And these realms are nestled on branches of the Yggdrasil. Even strands from the Yggdrasil surpass time and space, and they hold all existence across their boughs. This means the realms are so big that even something that surpasses space-time cannot hold them, as rather than being held on a strand, they're held on a branch. Then, with each strand of the Yggdrasil acting as something beyond space-time, it'd basically be that each strand is its own space-time continuum. Destroying it would be the equivalency of destroying millions or billions of spacetimes. Kratos fought with Helios at one point, and dodged his light pretty casually. Hades' underworld is infinite in size, according to guides as well as concept artists behind the game's development. Helios's light can spread across this infinite-sized world, which would mean its exact speed is infinite. Managed to defeat the Sisters of Fate, tagging them as well as evading their attacks before they can react, even while fighting both at once. Initially fought on par against Zeus, who is massively swifter than Hermes, who was able to easily outrun Helios's light attacks at close ranges while wounded and battered. Also easily kept up with Hercules, who could also react to and effortlessly block Helios's attacks with ease. Later evenly matched Zeus in combat blow for blow in their final battle. Fought and easily defeated Kratos, whose birth created time, and scales to primordials, who were fighting before time even existed. Overall, Kratos should scale to low complex multiversal, with immeasurable speed. The gods of Olympus had abandoned him. Do you see? Gods of Olympus now? Do you need more proof than this? But again, this should not prove anything because Kratos himself said this.
Son, listen closely. You feel their pain because that is who you are. And you must never sacrifice that, never. Not for anyone. I was wrong, Atreus. I was wrong. Open your heart. Open your heart to their suffering. That is your mother's wish. And mine as well. Today, son. Today, we will be better.